Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. The Honorable my lecturer Fiftiniva M.Pd and all my friends whom I love and be proud of. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nita Rolita. You can call me Nita. My student ID number is 06011382126066. I'm in class 1B Palembang and I'm a new college student at Sriwijaya University, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, and then English Education Study Program. I want to tell you about my little reading assignment about reviewing material. Okay, the first question is what topics that you have learned in this little reading class? The topics that I learned in this literal reading class are: the first is main ideas, the second is pattern of organization, and the third is scheming, and the last topic is making inferences. The first material topic is main ideas. The main idea of a paragraph is the author's idea about the topic. It is always a complete sentence that includes both the topic and the idea about that the author wishes to express about the topic. There are three ways to find the main idea in the topic sentence. The first is finding the main idea in the topic sentence. The second is finding the main idea when it is not in the topic sentence, and the last is stating the main idea. And then the second material topics is patterns of organization. There are 4 common patterns. The first is a listing of related ideas or examples. The second is sequence, and the third is comparison contrast, and the last is cause effect. Next, the third material topics is scheming. Scheming is high-speed reading that can save you lots of time. We skim to get the general sense of a passage or a book. There are 3 types of skimming. The first is skimming book review. The second is skimming news and magazine article. And the last is skimming encyclopedia entries. And after that, the last material topics is making inferences. There are 4 kinds of making inferences. The first is inferring missing information, and the second is making inferences from conversations, and the third is making inferences from short stories and plays, and the last is inferring topics and main ideas. Okay. The second question is, do you find any difficulties in learning to read? I found difficulties on the topic of skimming. This material, in my opinion, is a little difficult because with my lack of ability to read and interpret readings in English makes me a little difficult in learning this material. Skimming requires reading quickly, and I'm slow at it because I have very little vocabulary. Actually, the topic of skimming material is 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 easy easy and even very easy, but because I I have not mastered the vocabulary in English, so I can't read quickly in the little time, and it makes it difficult for me. And the third question is, what what are the difficulties that you face while learning? The difficulties that I face in learning literature class are firstly, and the first, because of my lack of ability to read and interpret sentence in English more precisely. That is the lack of vocabulary that I master. The second, mm, the second is the network problem at my place, which sometimes doesn't really support the online teaching and learning progress in this pandemic condition, making it difficult for me to understand the lesson. Okay, well, that's all. I think enough. I apologize if there is a mistake in pronunciation. I'm sorry. Thank you for your attention. Good afternoon. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.